Well, Sam Mewis and the defending champions are going to be back in action on Sunday. The opponent, Chile, ranked 39th in the world, lost to Sweden 2-0 in their opener. That game is going to be at the Parc des Princes in Paris, 11:30 a.m. Eastern on Fox for you. We just heard from Sam Mewis there talking about having family around. That's one of the distractions that you can face during a World Cup. Social media, of course, another one of the ones that can be present as well, has been very present for the girls after the whole conversation about whether they should have been celebrating, yes or no. You guys have all been there. You've all been at a World Cup. How do you deal with the distractions? And are they distractions, or is it very personal in the way that people approach it, Christy?
I think it's just managing your downtime, I think, is most important, and that is staying off social media, trying to manage your family and friends. And the more you're on social media, I think it's to the individual player. I didn't really like to go on anything. I didn't really like to look at anything. I just wanted to stay focused on the task, and that was game after game. Some players love it, use it as motivation. As a leader within the team, I always made sure that I was making sure the players weren't getting too distracted and it wasn't affecting their confidence on the field, because that is a huge part of growing through this tournament, as well as, you know, your family. We used to have allocated time to see our family, so it took the pressure off the players to have to say, no, sorry, I can't see you, spent all this money to come watch and support me. So, you know, just managing those expectations of your family and friends.
Yeah, I would definitely say it's personal preference. I'm outdating myself now, but when I played in the World Cup more than 10 years ago, we didn't really have social media, so that wasn't even a factor. So now you look at how much of a presence it has. But for me, I actually did better with some distractions. I like to take my mind away and actually make it feel a little less heavy. And I loved seeing my family. I loved watching the other games. So I focused so much on the game at hand, and I got to actually be more relaxed. And I actually thrived, and I felt like that helped me get through the tournament. And those were those pockets of time that really loosened me up, and I played better.
Social media was present when I was at the World Cup. And
how often were you checking your mentions?
Enough, but it was good. I mean, I took the positive out of it. It was cool to see so many other celebrities and other athletes, high-profile athletes, reaching out and showing support, and I just took the positive from it. I spent my time away from the field, either playing FIFA or playing ping pong, or I also was writing like a daily blog for one of the newspapers in Glasgow. I was playing for Rangers at the time. So I had a lot of things that keep my mind occupied and to let me fully embrace and enjoy the experience. So the distractions weren't as big a challenge for me, to be honest.
I won't say how long ago it was that I was in the World Cups.
Did you have social media?
Definitely didn't have social media, but I had different experiences as far as the distractions were concerned, especially in regards to family. The '98 World Cup, where we didn't have the best World Cup showing, it was one of those things where we were separated, and it took like an hour and a half just for us to go see our family. And that in itself, because we couldn't, I mean, we're in this huge tournament and couldn't see our family and loved ones, that became a distraction, you know, and that became an issue. While you go 4 years later, 2002, we actually had family staying in the hotel that we were in, and we had a fantastic World Cup. So I think it just depends on the situation you're in and how the individual players and the team as a whole can deal with it. But, you know, overall, I definitely preferred when the family was there, you know, so to be able to get out and do some stuff.